I'm actually gonna see Mariah Carey tonight. I have bangs again. I don't even think I could say that on the internet. Oh god, I hate getting old. I hate when things are described like Swiss cheese. This is #1 of the year. It's been the best Thanksgiving ever. 2025 is gonna be 2024's redeeming arc. What's up, it's Jan, back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. This is gonna be my November cramming vlog. Hello everyone. Sorry I'm not in front of my shelves for this intro, but this is just the vibe today. Hi, this is my cramming vlog. If you don't know what a cramming vlog is, if you're new here, hi, my name is Jan. I do these every single month at the end of the month in the last week or so, and I just go balls to the wall and read as much as I want, as much as I can in the last few days of the month. Pretty straightforward. We're cramming. We're trying to hit as many reading goals as we can, which means I still have to read a nonfiction book in this vlog. I still have to read an arc. Oh, and I have to read my bloody read still. But that's also a different spoiler-filled vlog, so I'll probably start that simultaneously at some point in the week. But my camera's flashing at me already, so off to a great start. So I'm gonna make this quick by saying I'm just gonna go as we go. I don't have a TBR set, I don't have a game plan really. I just know what I have to do before the end of the month, and I know which book I'm gonna start with, because I have 14 current reads right now. I just finished my Do Your Worst video, episode 8, literally like 10 minutes before filming this, but I'm currently now going to finish Sour Candy. I just started it today. It's a novella. It's super short, so we're just gonna knock this one out tonight. I'll probably color. I have like less than an hour left of the audiobook, and then we'll do our fun fact and final review, and we'll move on just like that. Beyond book 2. Sour Candy is a horror. I've been in a major romance mood the past few weeks, but I still like horror apparently, because this is really good so far. It's feeling like a 4-star maybe. Basically, this man gets in an accident and then he wakes up and there's this kid who claims he's his dad, and no one believes him, that he never wanted kids, and there was this whole like thing in it. I'll read more of the synopsis. I don't want to spoil anything by accident, but this flashing battery thing is stressing me out, so I'll talk to you later. Hope you enjoy this vlog, and I'll see you when I have a reading update. God. If this is your first time seeing any of my videos, I'm so sorry. All the old timers, they've seen all this. They're used to me looking like this. But alas, it's okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna get my hair done. We are also going to the romance bookstore at some point this weekend. We have a couple other things going on that I'm not gonna vlog, but it'll be a fun time. I finished Sour Candy and I colored this much. So Joey bought me this coloring book where there are different shapes and it's color by number, and you don't see what the design is until you finish coloring it. But I think this is kind of giving certain things away if I do one number at a time, because this first one I just did them like row by row pretty much, but this I did like all the 12s and all the 15s, and you could see like an outline, look at,
oh god,
of whatever this could be. I still don't know what it is, but that's fun. It's a lot better to do this with audiobooks because I don't have to make decisions. It tells you what color and what number. Y'all know what color by number is. What the fuck am I saying? So you don't have to make decisions on like what colors are gonna go well with what, you know what I mean, for like regular coloring. Anyway, I finished Sour Candy. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I still like horror. Woo! This one's really weird though. I don't really know what happened at the end there. It felt a little bit, I don't want to say too much because it's like 84 pages. I'm not gonna say too much, but in the synopsis it says that there's a son and a dad, and then at the end of the synopsis it says the dude has never seen this kid in his life, and I was like, oh, what? And there are some creepy, jaw-dropping moments, but yeah, I don't want to say too much because it's short. But it's good. Joey DNF'd Kin by this author, by Keelan Patrick Burke, but I don't even know. Do you want to read it on my Kindle?
Wait, Kin, that really bloody one?
Yeah, the one you DNF with the small font from the library.
Yeah.
Yeah, you DNF'd it.
Oh yeah, but this one's good?
I can just spoil it for you. It's 84 pages. I don't think you'd like it.
Oh.
because it's like a basic premise if you like compare it to this one particular thing, but like page by page, minute by minute, in my case, since I listened to the audiobook, it feels confusing, but it's really not. The very end, I just don't really know what happened at the end there. I might have to look it up. I'll do a fun fact on, do you have your phone with you? My lovely little assistant. Fun facts about sour candy. Because I could do other things, but I don't want to spoil anything. There's no spoilers on this channel unless otherwise indicated. Just say the first one that you see. Sounds remotely interesting.
Acid weaken? No. Some candy is so acidic that it can actually burn the gums and cheeks.
Can burn the gums and cheeks. I feel like we know this because of the acid.
Each acid attack lasts about 20 minutes.
Okay, good enough. Don't eat a lot of sour candy, folks. That's all. I don't know what I'm going to read next. I truly do not. I have so many books going on. I have a lot of physical reads. I have no idea what to read. It could be Pictures of You, which would fulfill a Book of the Month challenge prompt thing. It could be The Striker by Anna Huang. It could be a 24 for 2024 book. I have no idea. I'm going to have to tell y'all tomorrow once I decide, because we're probably just going to hang out until I fall asleep, because I'm tired and he's not. And I did not have an energy drink because I'm trying to wean myself off of them, because unless it's a 24-hour readathon, I don't really need them. I don't want them in my system, you know what I mean? I drink enough coffee. I don't need energy drinks. Anyway, again, sorry for my appearance. I'll look cuter tomorrow. Okay, bye. Good night.
All right, love you.
Long time no talk. I have bangs again. My orange has been refreshed and I'm back from the romance bookstore and I forgot my camera. But here is my little romance haul. First of all, look at this cutie patootie. It's called A Pack for Autumn. So all three of these I've never heard of before. This one's called A Pack for Autumn by Amelia Emerson. Oh, there's Omegaverse. I never would have thought this was an Omegaverse book. Well, let's hope it's not awful, because I'm usually not a big Omegaverse person. Oh god, my ex's name is in here. Anyway, there's plus size rep. It says our main female character has a hormonal disorder that's Omegaverse specific, but has similarities to PMDD and PCOS. It is spicy, and there's dyslexia rep, there's grief, and child abuse / child neglect. So there's a lot going on, but the cover was just too cute. I should have looked into it more though, but I probably still would have bought it anyway, to be honest, because it's so cute. And then we have 2 second chance romances, because it's my favorite romance trope. This is Rules for Second Chances by Maggie North. It looks outdoorsy, and it's a marriage that ended, and now they're coming back together. I don't know. And then this is Second Chance Christmas by Jaquel J, which I've never heard of, but this is also a small town, and single parent, divorced, finds herself back in the small town for the holidays. Sounds cute. I also have 2 gifts from one of my vampies, Amanda. She is so kind because she sent me a gift and it got lost, and she's like, I'm gonna send you more in case it never shows up. And then I contacted customer service, so she hopefully got her money back, but they said since it's part of a wish list, I don't know, they were kind of confusing, but basically they're sending me a replacement. And she was like, okay. She actually bought it again and she was able to cancel that second order, but she still sent me 2 more books because she's so freaking kind. You'll have to let me know how this one is, since I'm also in my y'alternative era. She got me Live Ranch Love by Emma Lucy. I just saw this as an Amazon suggestion. It's like Grumpy Sunshine, I believe. I don't know. It sounds so cute. Cover's so cute. And then edition. Another one. Ah, this one's so cute. And I know this one's like really inexpensive for honestly like the gold foiling and how cute this edition is. I was so surprised, but I'm so glad. I don't know, like other editions of my favorite books, it's always nice to get them as a gift, you know what I mean? I also forgot to mention I got 2 bookmarks from the last chapter. I got this one that says You Had Me at Trigger Warnings, and then Slow Burn Book Club on this one. I am going to be filming a bookmark collection for my Patreon, so if you're interested in that, that'll be over there. Patreon's linked down below. Oh, I have another update. I am DNFing Sunlight. I was reading this at the salon and I got 40% through, I believe. As you may know, this is the sequel to Crossroads by Daphne Perry. Daphne Perry has become like an auto read author for me, which means I didn't look at the synopsis. There's unexpected pregnancy in this and they keep the baby. 41% page 116. That is like the farthest I've gotten before DNFing something in a while. So we're DNFing this. I mean, I'm still counting the page count towards my daily page count, but not towards my Goodreads goal, which I surpassed months ago anyway. But yeah, that's really sad. I mean, I figure Devney Perry has a billion other books. Literally, her backlist is insane, so I have plenty to choose from. Plus, I didn't pay for the book. It was on Kindle Unlimited. Well, technically I pay for Kindle Unlimited, but you know, it was on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm okay with DNFing that. It's fine. I could take it off my currently reading, so that's nice. So I think for the rest of tonight, I'm going to be reading Pictures of You by Emma Gray. Did I talk about this yet? She loses her memory in a car accident and she wakes up thinking she's 16. People remind her that she's 29, her husband died, and like other people around her, like her childhood friend or whatever, or college friend that she bumped into who knew Oliver, is like helping her put the pieces back together, and she just doesn't remember anything past 16 years old. Like, she doesn't know how to use Uber. She didn't even know that it existed. I'm assuming it gets really emotional eventually. I'm 128 pages in. I definitely want to finish this month. I'm hoping to finish the last book of the month books that I need to get my yearly prize for the challenge. So I need this, and then The Bog Wife, which is my bloody read, is another one. So yeah, lots of romance books. Good haul. I'll talk to y'all soon. I think that's it. Yeah, tomorrow we're just chilling for most of the day. We have something at night, but I'm not gonna be vlogging it. That was today. I hate like the first day of getting my hair done because it always makes my head look so round, but I just gotta like floof it and it'll be cute again. But yes, here's my new hair. I'm gonna go. Listen. There is not a world where I could have bangs and put my glasses on without looking like Edna from The Incredibles. There's just, it's not possible. This is the best I could do because the orange shows. I can't get over it. I forgot about this issue from last time. Anyway, I'm on chapter 34 now, page 170 of Pictures of You. And I paused reading because I promised Joey I'd watch a movie uninterrupted today since he drove me to the romance bookstore. And we watched Better Watch Out, which apparently came out in 2016, but it was wild. That is a crazy movie. Honestly, a good Christmas horror or Christmas thriller if you're in the mood for that. But this is so good. This is so brilliantly written. Is this a debut? I don't even know, but if it is, I'm thoroughly impressed. Regardless, I'm thoroughly impressed because the way that this author is giving us crumbs of information and how well placed each piece is, it's unmatched. We're so slowly getting pieces of this girl's life with her, like as she's getting it, and the only one who pretty much knows everything is this one character. He's only saying tidbits in his mind and he's like saying vague internal dialogue things, but we don't know anything. We don't know any more than our main character does. The things that are unraveling, like how her relationship with her parents are and how that came to be, because they've been estranged and whatever, and like these connections between these characters and Oliver. I'm just so excited to finish this book, and I'll probably cry, and I'll probably give this 5 stars. This is very highly likely going to be 5 stars. It's already 5 stars in my head, and I'm not even halfway through. I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow. I have 236 pages left. That is the goal. Maybe I can read another like 40 pages to get it under 200. The chapters are so short, which is another reason I love this book so much. The writing is easy to just like, fly through. It's not like flowery writing or anything, but it's not bad writing. It's not simplistic writing either, if that makes sense. Everything's structured in such a way that's so impressively formulated. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's so good. Highly recommend. I honestly, if this weren't a book of the month pick, I probably would not have even looked at this synopsis because I hate this cover. I really do. I don't like it whatsoever, but it's what's inside that counts. And I'm so excited to have another potential top 10 of the year because it's been a while since I added anything to that list. I think The Familiar is the last thing I added on there. So it would be nice to have another contender. I'm trying to finish a book a day in this vlog, one way or another, whether it's a current read, a new short book, an audiobook. I don't have an audiobook going right now. I don't even know what to start. I'm thinking of starting Only If You're Lucky by Stacey Willingham because that's also a book of the month book and it's a thriller. So like, do I really have to annotate? Not really, but I also have the physical to follow along if I wanted to. And I think someone's waiting for the audiobook, so might as well get that off. Plus, Only is the buzzword for Buzzwordathon, even though I already checked it off with Only for the Week by Natasha Bishop. I could check it off twice and it'll be a fun time. But I do need to work on my 24 for 2024 books. But I think I want to get my book of the month goal out of the way first, just because it's like easier. You know, that is all. I will talk to you in the morning, probably. Hopefully I look better. Goodbye.
Full stop. can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now, just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say
hello. I am now fully ready. I'm wearing my Raise Hell Eat Chips crew neck. It's been a while since I wore this, and I'm just like, I don't want to just wear it around the house. I paid a decent amount of money for this. We're gonna go to a coffee shop today. It's gonna be fun. We haven't gone in a while, and it was actually Joey's idea. Yeah, because he's the best bookish boyfriend. You know who's not a perfect boyfriend is Oliver in Pictures of You. Oh my god. So I'm on page 254 now. And the past like 50 pages, I was just seething. Blood was boiling. Triggers were triggering. Because Oliver is just, oh my god, just not, it's just so bad. It really is triggering to all my toxic relationship memories. Yeah, it was like giving me anxiety. I was like, oh my god, girl, you are being so naive, but you're literally being me 2 years ago. 2.5 years ago. Almost 3 years ago. She has grown, my dudes. That is called character growth. But it's a lot. In all seriousness, it's a freaking lot. Like, there's a lot of gaslighting and manipulating, narcissism, unhealthy jealousy. Well, I don't know what healthy jealousy is, but there are some books where I love jealousy scenes, but there are some that just make you so frustrated. It's like agonizing to see how Evie is just like blindsided to everything because she's just so convinced that he's the perfect guy and that she can't do better. Meanwhile, there's this other person who's just right in front of her and she's ignoring all the signs, choosing the wrong guy. I know a lot of you don't like love triangles, but this is not like YA fantasy love triangles, okay? Like, this is some intense shit, some emotional, heart-wrenching shit. I mean, it's weird to say I highly recommend this since I'm so triggered. I'm like sweating talking about it. Why is it so hot in here? It literally got me so heated. These things that this guy was saying and just like the way he was making her think about herself. Oh my god. It doesn't take away from the really good writing. My favorite quote so far, I just posted it on my story, but it's, boundaries are something you put around yourself. When someone else puts them around you, it's called a prison. And if that doesn't sum up this entire relationship in this book, I just had to rant. I literally had to take a break. That's why I started getting ready, because I was like, I can't. I need a breather. Oh my god, okay, hold on. One more. No, I'm not okay. Imprisoned in the kind of airbrushed relationship everyone else thought they wanted. Every wrinkle ironed out, every blemish smoothed until no part of this glossy picture resembled real life anymore. I was always scrambling to rebalance it, forever adjusting the light. And when I inevitably failed, it felt like me who was wrong or confused or crazy, while all along it was him. He was the artist, and now I've caught him here with the camera in his hand, blaming his tools. Are you fucking kidding me? Tell me that's not like the best analogy you've heard in very long, because same. I actually need to put that in my favorite quotes post for Patreon. Also, speaking of Patreon, I just posted my comment a 12 Recs by 12 friends for 2025 for me, and I'm so excited to build this TBR because, again, like I said about my next year's 25 for 2025, I'm gonna be strategic. I'm gonna put books I know I'm gonna be in the mood for at some point in the year. I'm determined. I'm so determined. 2025 is gonna be 2024's redeeming arc. All right, that's all I got. I'll talk to you probably in like 50 to 100 more pages. We are en route to achieving the goal of finishing this, my dudes. I don't know what I'm gonna read next. I should pick up my nonfiction. I really, really should. This is gonna be a long ass vlog because I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off this week. Joey's Thanksgiving is not till Saturday, and my parents are going to Tennessee, so we aren't gonna be doing anything on Thursday nor Friday. So it's gonna be great. I'm gonna read a ton, and this video is gonna be like 3 hours of raw footage. I already know. I already know. Hi, back home from the coffee shop. Very productive reading sesh. There's a spot on my lens. There you go, you're all clean now. 5 stars. Move over the familiar because this is number 1 of the year. Are you fucking kidding? That ending, the turns that this book took, it was just so cool that like one perspective, so it's dual POV, it's Evie and Drew. One perspective, he knows everything, but he's like trying to be careful and gentle with her because, you know, he knows about like the memory loss process. Like you don't want to overwhelm the person, so you give them bits and pieces and also let them remember on their own. You give them some hints or whatever, or like when they ask questions, answer what they want to know. If it triggers certain memories, then all is well. And then you get Evie, whose perspective you just know as much as she knows. Even when Drew's perspective, the last lines, you know those authors that are really good at last lines before chapters that just make you want to keep reading? This one, every time. Like I was saying, even in Drew's perspective, when it's a last line like, oh, I know exactly where she heard that before, but he doesn't tell you what, and then it makes you want to keep reading. And then it's like she finds out little by little in the next chapter, and then he goes into like the background and details and stuff. It's just so brilliant. This book is so good. Holy shit, that last page, I made Joey read it. It made my heart swell, and he doesn't even know the context. I told him if he wants to read a romance again for me, this isn't even like a cheesy romance. There's like a mystery aspect to it, so this is gonna be his next non-horror, hopefully. This cover doesn't do this justice whatsoever. Like, what the fuck?
What is the cover?
She didn't even die like via drowning or anything. Like, she didn't even die. The husband died. So they got in a car accident, the husband died, she doesn't remember anything past 16 years old, and then she like gets little pieces. It was such a feel-good, satisfying ending, but it also leaves you wondering like, oh, where are they now type of thing, you know, because you get so invested in these characters and in this girl's life. Oh my god, hold on. The intricacies of a toxic relationship, how she like lost herself and all the things she described, how she was treated, what was said to her, how she was forced to isolate and just lose herself and not realize what was happening. Okay, I realize the irony of my silly little Christmas sweater and me talking about this serious ass topic. I cannot take myself seriously right now. Just don't look at it. Just ignore me. But I'm surprised I didn't cry. I'm surprised I wasn't sobbing. I almost did. I almost started crying at the coffee shop. Crying at the coffee shop. Y'all know how much a toxic relationship book hits me. This is like as relatable as I felt while reading, this felt as relatable as A Dowry of Blood. I'm not saying it's my number 1 of all time. I'm saying it could be, most likely, my number 1 of the year. The Familiar is a very close second. It's just, Familiar had the fantasy / just general tropes that I love, and it had relatability in terms of being a woman living in a patriarchal society, but this is like personal. This hit where it hurt, okay? And the chapters being short, cherry on top. Cherry on fucking top. So thank you, Book of the Month, for putting this on my radar because I didn't even know this existed until it was a Book of the Month pick. And I love that. And it's crazy that it's my number 1 right now because it wasn't even in my realm of want to read or whatever. Holy fuck. This one's gonna stick with me for a very, very long time. I really hope more people read it in general, but specifically because of me, because that would make me feel really good. I think this is gonna be one of the next popular sad girl books. Dare I say it'll be one of the book talk books? Who knows? We'll see. Nothing about it was cringy. It was just like frustrating. It made me angry. It made me livid actually many times because there are some things that this guy said that have been said to me before and it really was just kind of crazy. But yeah, 5 motherfucking stars, 6 stars, 6 fucking stars. I just knew. I knew from the first like 50 pages that this was gonna be 5 stars. Did I know it was gonna be my number 1 of the year? No. Let's see if that changes one more time before the end of the year. But right now, I think this is gonna remain because I mean, it's the end of November. Yeah, I'm gonna be thinking about this for the foreseeable future because I'm in awe. This is the type of book that I will get like 6 special editions for. Not even joking. I doubt it'll be a special edition. I really hope they do and change the cover because I really don't like it. She's in water. She didn't even land in water during the car accident. I don't understand. I don't get it. I mean, I get it. Like she's drowning and all these like secrets and shit. But like, yeah, it got intense. There was so much mystery to it by the end. Let's just say several people died. Oh, so good. Okay, I'm gonna go eat these noodles now. I'll talk to y'all when I pick a next read. I kind of want to start my nonfiction book, but I don't know, maybe I'll make some progress in Jane Eyre since I read way more than 100 pages today. Maybe I'll just chip away at Jane Eyre, read a couple chapters just to feel like I'm making progress, you know what I mean? How's it 7.5 minutes? I gotta go, bye. we are here for my first official Twisted Retreat unboxing as a Twisted Retreat rep. Use my code JN5. All my discount codes and stuff are always linked down below. But here's the November box. I'm like so flustered, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just so excited. Okay, so I think I actually know what the book is. Yeah, okay, I just watched my friend Kitty unbox it, but she only had the book. I don't know what's in this, and I don't usually look at the spoiler card, but each box comes with a spoiler card. If you don't know what Twisted Retreat is, it is a horror special edition book box, subscription box. It's a monthly subscription box, and they focus on like less popular horror books to, you know, bring attention to indie authors or horror books that aren't too well known, and some boxes even come with 2 books. They're pretty fucking awesome. First item, let's just go right on into it. What is this? I don't know. Let's see. I've been a subscriber like with my own monies for months and months and months, so this is literally an honor. Don't know what this is, but I kind of like it already. Oh, is it a scarf? A runner? A table runner? I have no idea. You can't even see everything, but that's cool. It says the walls of the house were bleeding again. Is this the September house? This is the September house. For freaking sure. I don't know what this is. The September house scarf.
Cool.
That's so cool.
Wow, you'd be styling this winter.
Alright, next we have... I love when the items are for books that I've actually read. I feel so like, you know, well-versed in horror. This is for the Hacienda. It's red currant, cardamom, cinnamon, and wood. Ooh. It's a candle. And it has sparkly stars. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh! That smells like fall.
Oh.
Baby.
Oh, baby. That's good.
Oh, baby. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Next, I see popcorn. We can make our own popcorn.
Popcorn?
It says Amish country popcorn. Purple, tender, less hulls, more flavor, higher in antioxidants.
What book is that based on?
I don't know. No, it's just popcorn. Not much is better than enjoying a snack and watching a horror movie.
Oh, just popcorn. Wow, cool. I've never made it our own popcorn.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Next, I see 2 books, but like, what is this?
A clock?
That is a clock. That is so cute.
What is it?
I don't even know what it is.
Is it?
Hold on, is it focused? Can you see? Haunting of Hill House.
Oh, cool.
Cool. I've read that too, but I didn't like the book. Next, I see an under eye mask. Oh my god, a self-care thing that I'll actually use. Like, I don't take baths, so like when they have bath bombs and stuff, I have a friend that I give it to, but under eye masks, I actually enjoy using. And this is based on Beetlejuice. Wow, why didn't I literally, the stripes are right there.
Yeah.
I'm so stupid. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Self-care, baby. Oh my god, tongs!
Oh, cool. We need new tongs.
We do need new tongs.
Oh, they're skulls.
They're skulls! This is perfect. See, this is why I love Twisted Retreat, because they have practical stuff that I could actually use. Skull kitchen tongs.
Well, you won't.
Well, sometimes I do, just for shits and gigs. And then lastly, there's this little mushy guy.
Looks like a frog in a mushroom hat.
Ghost car ornament. That's so cute. That is so cute. I don't have a car ornament. I used to have a dream catcher. I'm gonna use this. I'm so excited. Okay, books. That's the most important part. Okay, yes, this is the one I saw already. It's called The Elric Undoing by Cassandra Celia, who wrote Sugarcane, which I gave 5 shining stars. What? It's true. They were shining like diamonds. Based on what Kitty said, she said it's like a haunted house / occulty book. The back, look at that. The back, the edges.
That is cool.
The end papers. This is my favorite part.
Ooh.
Look, there's a little kitty. And then on the back, there's a lantern. And then there's a reversible dust jack. Ooh, ookie.
Oh, that's reversible?
Ookie spooky. Yeah, they all are. Okay, so that's book number 1. There's another book. Every House is Haunted by Ian Rogers. Good thing Joey doesn't like haunted house books.
Good thing.
So I don't have to share. So this is the cover of this. And here are the edges. Ooh, 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 I love the gold foiled moon. Stop. Stop! The spider in the candle and the fall leaves. I'm screaming. I'm screaming. Oh, and the back. Oh, I just love the haunted house aesthetic. And this reversible dust jacket, they kind of go together. I'm sure that was not by accident. Oh my god. Okay, what is this about? There are haunted places in the world. Debut collection. Oh, is it stories? Okay. Suburban home. An introduction by Paul Tremblay.
Wait, didn't he just do a haunted?
A mysterious double murder draws the attention of an insurance company, honeymoon cabin, suburban home, nightmarish jazz club. 22 showcase stories? Gotta be short then, huh? Wow. Exciting! Cool, cool, cool. I'm excited for both of these. This was a good ass box. Literally, I will use everything. I hope I use the popcorn. We gotta figure out how to make popcorn. Oh, there are directions. Pour 1 part oil into pan, enough to cover bottom. Bottom. Preheat oil, then add 3 parts popcorn, more or less to suit individual tastes. Lower heat slightly, agitate.
You are getting on my nerves.
Agitate pan until the popcorn ceases to pop. Salt to taste. Ooh, yeah. We're so gonna salt. Joey hates a lot of salt. Oh my god, literally everything's grand. Everything is copacetic. This candle, stunning. Under eye mask, I'm literally gonna use them like this weekend. This cutie patootie is going in my car. This clock is going on my wall somewhere. Everything's great. Everything's gonna be used. My apartment's gonna be Twisted Retreat galore. Oh my god, this is so cute. And I love how most of them are like short, bite-sized horror. There are a couple like long ones that I've gotten, but like I love these. It's kind of hard to find special edition horror books nowadays. They're all like fantasy or even romance now. So thank you Twisted Retreat for the goodies. Use my code JAN5 and I will update y'all on my reading whenever I have that. I've also started my Lair Bloody Read vlog, so that's simultaneously going on. But yeah, that's my unboxing. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Hello, my cramming vlog. Long time no talk. I'm wearing festive things. I have a bow. I'm actually gonna see Mariah Carey tonight. I don't remember if I said it in this vlog, but my mom and I are gonna go see her Christmas show because she's gonna be here like 20 minutes away from me. So my mom bought tickets and she said, come with me. And I'm like, okay. Y'all know me in Christmas songs, but like Mariah Carey's a queen, so it'd be kind of cool. I just finished The Bog Wife, which is my Lair Bloody read. So I'm gonna count it in the total books of this vlog, but that's for a spoiler-filled vlog for Patreon. But if you want my thoughts, it'll be in my November wrap-up eventually. I finished that book, I finished that vlog, and I was supposed to be at the coffee shop at like 6. It's 10 because I wanted to finish the rest of that book and close out the vlog so I could just focus on this one. I'm gonna go to a coffee shop by myself. Joey's working from home. I am going to continue doing sprints on Discord. I'm gonna edit my next Do Your Worst episode, and I brought 3 books with me. 2 of them I haven't started yet, and then 1 I like barely started, and it's my nonfiction. So we'll see what we accomplish today. I do want to at least finish The Ghost Keeper, which I did not bring, but it's a graphic novel that I do have a NetGalley arc for, so I could count that as my arc for the month. And it's stupid that I haven't read it yet because it's a graphic novel. It would take me like barely any time. I'll read that later tonight. I don't remember if I said, again in this vlog, this is what happens when you do simultaneous vlogs, but Joey's family's Thanksgiving is not till Saturday, so we have today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, just doing nothing, pretty much. And my parents are going out of town, so yeah, we could just spend our Thanksgiving, just the 2 of us. We're just gonna get a lot of reading done. We're gonna be productive at the coffee shop. Hopefully get a video up for early access so I could get it posted tomorrow publicly. And have a good ass day, okay? I'll talk to you when I get back home from the coffee shop. Hello, party people. I spent like 3 hours almost at the coffee shop, and I actually forgot my little adapter thingy for my SD card, which is stupid because I was literally holding it while I was packing my bag. Like, what the fuck? So all I did was transfer completed videos to my hard drive, which took quite a long time, but I was reading at the same time. I started my nonfiction. It's a memoir. I know it's gonna be emotional for sure, but he sprinkles some humor in there. Blake Martin is a photographer in Chicago, so he's a local author. He owns a whole like photo studio. He has a large following, so if you've heard of him, let me know, but he is local, so love supporting local authors. And then I started The Skunks, and I got 70 pages in. I'm loving this. I described it to my friend Tiffany as a nature picture doc, but make it existential lit fic. It's so good. But like, for no particular reason is it that good. It just has like a bunch of metaphors. It's also, the formatting is really fast. It's kind of formatted like We Spread by Ian Reid, which I love. Also like Pure Color by Sheila Hetty. It's like that type of formatting, but I've been annotating a lot. I've been laughing, blowing air out of my nose. I've been relating to a lot of things in this. Like, there was even a discussion about the difference between a hike versus a walk, which Joey and I literally had a discussion of at one point a couple months ago. So I thought that was funny. But it's basically like messy girl lit fic. She just graduated college. She's house sitting, babysitting, and she's watching these skunks as well as a bunch of other animals, and she just has like all these life metaphors. There's also gonna be a relationship at some point with the son of the people she's house sitting for, which, by the way, their names are Jan and Steve, so my name is often mentioned in this book, which is rare and kind of weird. And of course, she's like a mom. Every Jan that I've met in my life has been a middle-aged mom, so that's cool. Or just like an older lady. I'm using my raccoon bookmark for the skunks because it's the closest thing I had. I'm hoping to finish this today, but if not, I'm for sure gonna be starting and finishing The Ghost Keeper soon. I just have to edit since I didn't get to at the coffee shop. So that's the plan. I still have 4-ish hours until I have to leave to meet my mom for Mariah Carey. Right now I'm gonna eat some lunch, probably watch some Modern Family, and then I'm gonna edit, and then I'm gonna continue reading. We have to walk like 10 minutes. It's cool. My stepdad's gonna get home and then have to come right back. The traffic is disgusting. We're at Allstate. We'll see Mariah. This is such a big exercise.
Yo, Rosemont, Chicago, what's going on? How y'all feeling tonight? All right, listen, I go by the name of DJ Sus One.
Back at this angle. Ow! My shoulder blade just had like a shooting pain. Oh my god. Oh god, I hate getting old. Hello. Mariah Carey drained me. Oh my god. My body feels like I went through Warped Tour, even though we were in the nosebleeds and in seats. And it was a Christmas show, but she played We Belong Together and Always Be My Baby, and I could die now. So that was pretty cool. I'm glad it wasn't all Christmas songs, but I do hate Christmas music now more than ever. And I worked retail for 7 years, so that's great. Anyway, I spent the morning reading. I'm gonna spend all day today reading. It's Thanksgiving. We're not doing anything. We just got ready because we both felt gross, and he's making pot roast, and it's gonna be a cute little Thanksgiving dinner with just us. But I finished The Skunks. I gave it 4 stars. It was a nice little, like, I don't know if I would say palate cleanser, but I guess just like a quick read to get me back in the reading mood, the reading momentum, because I did start this yesterday. I didn't get to finish it, but I read 150 pages yesterday and then the rest of it this morning. So super quick. I wouldn't say I'm too attached to any of the characters, but like I didn't mind following this character or being in her head. Her name's Isabel, and the romance in it wasn't even really romance. She was still figuring herself out. Like, she kissed a girl at one point. She is figuring out what to do after college, and she's observing all these animals and stating all these metaphors that she's like applying to her real life and stuff. It's interesting, and it was very easy to read. Also easy to zone out at some points because a lot of it felt like stream of consciousness, but it was cool. I mean, if you like lit fic, like existential type of writing, I recommend this one. Fun fact for this book, I have a tab for animal information, so I'm just gonna grab one of those facts. Skunks typically stay within 1 mile of their home, though males in adolescence sometimes go as far as 5. They also have a really good sense of smell and poor eyesight, which I believe I knew. just from like kids shows where they have like a stereotypical skunk character. I can't remember. I want to say it was like G-Force, but I think that was a mole because I think they also have poor eyesight and a good sense of smell. The amount of times I've mentioned G-Force on live shows and stuff, like why do I keep unlocking that memory for people? I don't know. One book down for the day. Next book is gonna be The Ghost Keeper, so I could check off my arc for the month. And then I'm gonna read more of my nonfiction. Hopefully get to at least page like 100 today, slowly but surely, because I need this in small doses because it is heavy. I mean, just on the front it says stories of unpacking the baggage of childhood trauma, rape, abandonment, and suicide. So those are the big trigger warnings. And I just told Joey I'm gonna read my first Aaron Beauregard book, and it is Beauregard because I've heard him say it, Aaron himself. I always want to say Beauregard. Anyway, I'm gonna read Nightmare Nirvana today at some point. It's 160 pages, but it's extreme horror, which I haven't read in a couple months. So we'll see when today I get to be in the mood for it. I don't have an audiobook going right now. I've been listening to a lot of music while I've been driving. I do have to edit and get a video up today, my next Do Your Worst episode. My wrap-up shelf is looking swell. I'll talk to y'all later. Hey, it's now 5 o'clock. I took like an hour-long nap because I could not keep my eyes open, and then I finally finished editing and uploading my next Do Your Worst video, grabbed an energy drink, and I'm halfway through The Ghost Keeper. This is such a wordy graphic novel. Some of these legit feel like I'm reading each page as long as it would take me to read a page from a full-length novel. So this is taking me longer than I anticipated, but it's really freaking good. So the story is Dorian, this guy right here, is a therapist for ghosts. He has an eye that sees ghosts, so he talks to them, but he is like frowned upon by the town because like ghosts follow him and shit. His dead grandma ghost follows him. The villains in the story are these exorcists, so like these plague doctor looking things with the beaks. And then this is his roommate, kind of. He lives in his bookstore, or like, you know, in the same building as his bookstore, and they actually have a little romance, and it's super cute. Forgot his name though. Brody. So it is a queer romance, so love that. So all these ghosts are haunting this girl's place, and they're asking Dorian to like help all these ghosts find their way, basically to like cross the veil through this death door. But the death door's key was stolen. Does it say who? No, yeah, okay, so the death door's key is stolen by a certain character. So Dorian is convincing this person to give it back, but that person has their own issues, so he's trying to like give that person therapy and work out their feelings and stuff. And there's this thing called the rot, which sounds like it represents depression and just like mental illness, like discontent with yourself and your life when they were alive. So the goal is to get rid of everyone's rot, so then they're content enough to cross the death door. As you can see, I'm really liking and following the story. I understand what's going on, and the pacing is pretty good. It's not too quick. It's a lot of words, but it's also not like it feels like it's getting bogged down by the words. It feels like each panel and speech bubble is purposeful. Really enjoying it, and now we're finding out about Dorian's past and how he got here, how he got that ability. He also meets someone else with the same ability who's like kind of in denial of it and also has their own issues. It's a good time. Probably gonna be 4 or 5 stars, honestly. We'll see how the rest of it plays out, but it's gonna be a high rating from me, my dudes. And then I'm planning on definitely picking up Nightmare Nirvana next. And then maybe in between stories, because it's a story collection, maybe in between stories, I'll read a little bit of something more lighthearted, because I'm really feeling fantasy right now. This is kind of fantastical, paranormal, you know, so just scratching that itch. I'm so happy I got a video up finally today. I do want to film and edit and stuff and do a bunch of work tomorrow. We don't have any plans, really. I think we're going to the movies at some point, but I mean, it's Black Friday. We're not shopping or anything, so it's gonna be nice and chill. Pot roast is almost done, so we'll be having dinner soon. It's been the best Thanksgiving ever. This is how I want every fucking holiday to be, but alas. Finally, finished The Ghost Keeper. This took me way longer than it needed to, but it was really good. I gave it 5 stars. I don't even care. I thought about it and I was like, okay, should I give it 4 stars because it's not that overwhelming 5-star feeling, but I looked back and I'm like, you know, this had a lot of layers to the storyline. There was a lot going on. There was a romance. There was this mystery element. There were also all these discussions about feelings, and there were really good quotes about learning what to prioritize and let yourself feel your feelings. Because, like I said, he is a therapist for these ghosts. So the conversations that he was having with ghosts of all ages were very full of impact. I don't like saying impactful because I had a college professor who said that it's not a real word. I still don't know if that's true because Google tells me all different things. Anyway, yeah, so some of it hit, and for a middle grade, it had some mature conversations. Like I said, there are a lot of words per page, so it's not like a quick graphic novel per se. I don't even know how many pages it is. There are no page numbers. But yeah, there are like familial drama things, and it's a queer romance. There's this whole paranormal plot about the death door and things like that, so really good all around. And I have a fun fact about cows. Because one of the little ghost girls in the story really loved these cows, and they were so cute. Did you know that cows and other ruminants don't have upper front teeth? This lack of teeth helps them play an important role in soil regeneration. Yeah, more you know, you know? Now, we're gonna make Joseph very happy by starting Nightmare Nirvana.
Woo. First, Aaron Beauregard.
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 He's playing video games, so we all know what that means.
What?
I get to read until the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna jump right in and hopefully finish this. I would love to finish it tonight. It's only like 8 o'clock. But like I said, I might not be in the mood for extreme horror, so maybe like in between stories, I'll start A Rivalry of Hearts, because I've been eyeing this book since, I don't know, like way before I bought it. I need fae in my life. I always say that, and then I never start books with fae in them. But I own so many. That's the plan, Jan. I need to switch my battery. But, such a good Thanksgiving. How's your Thanksgiving going?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Doing good. Can't complain.
Alright, it's like 10 o'clock, and I've read 60 pages of Nightmare Nirvana, which is, I don't know, a handful of stories. I gave 1 5-star, a couple 4 stars. My favorite so far has been One Night Stand. My second favorite is probably Upper Decker, and I had no idea what that meant. So imagine my surprise when I saw an illustration of what that meant. It involves poop, if you also didn't know what that meant. That is the story I stopped on. I started the next story called The Reward, and I'm like, I can't anymore. I need to switch. So, I started A Rivalry of Hearts, finally. I literally read 2 pages, but I also read this part where it says things you need to know about the world and stuff. And I never knew, this is gonna sound so stupid, because all you well-versed fantasy readers or fae book readers are gonna be like, well, no shit, Jan. I never knew the difference between Seelie and unseelie fae, and this explained it. So, thankful for that. 2 rival writers, 1 prestigious publishing contract, a bargain of hearts, and seduction. I heard it gets a little bit spicy. I bought this because it feels like Bridgerton meets Divine Rivals, but make it fae. That just seems like everything I need in life. I don't know if I'm in the mood for this writing style. We'll see. I'll read a couple chapters. I still have my reread of Fear the Flames if I'm in a fantasy mood that doesn't take much brain power, since it is a reread, so I'm familiar with the world, with the characters, and the magic system and everything. Well, there's not really magic in it, but yeah, so that's my backup fantasy at the moment. This is a fantasy romance, so this should do what I want to do. I'm debating on just like saying fuck it to all my monthly goals. Like my nonfiction, I don't know if I want to like force myself to read a memoir, because I want to do the book justice, you know? I keep telling myself I don't want to put books at a disservice, or well, what's the fucking verb? Whatever, if I'm not in the mood for it. So I'm just starting a bunch of books because that's what I do on this channel. My Patreon readathon next month is themed Clear Your Current Reads, so I'll worry about my current reads then. I've been thinking about The Striker again. by Anna Huang. I didn't realize it was the 28th already, and I have 2 days left of the month. And then on the 1st of December, planning on starting my Full Moon Book Club book right away. So that's gonna be another book on my current reads. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm glad I got my arc out of the way today. I'm glad I finished 2 books today, and I only have 100 pages left of Nightmare Nirvana, so I could easily finish that tomorrow. I gotta take a look-see at all my current reads and see what I have the most progress in. I want to say it's Fear the Flames, to be honest, because I'm like 100-something pages into that. I don't know what I'm doing. This cramming vlog is chaotic, as always. My stomach hurts. I ate too many chips today. Hi, we braved Black Friday. I didn't bring my camera because I knew it was going to be chaotic, and it sure was. It was actually Joey's idea to go because he needed boots. He just needed a good pair of boots. But of course we went to Barnes & Noble because he's like, oh, do they have any good sales? And I was like, yeah, they have triple stamps. And he's like, okay, you saved me $60 by leading me to the sale pairs of boots, because he almost bought a way more expensive pair. And I was like, how about we check the sale section? And he's like, I'm gonna buy you a book. So he bought me Through the Midnight Door by Katrina Monroe. So I asked my Carmilla patrons for some book suggestions to buy, because I am supposed to get another book in the mail that I have 2 copies of, because like it was an Amazon order mix-up. So I'm just gonna return the Barnes & Noble edition and exchange it for something else. So I asked my Carmilla patrons for suggestions, and this one was one of them. So I was like, might as well get it now. I have no idea what these are about. I'm gonna go into them in my next book haul. I still have a book haul to edit, actually. The 13th Child was a book of the month pick, and I was tempted by it, but I was like, Barnes & Noble exclusive editions don't last very long. I was reminded by someone on Instagram that was like, you can't really get certain Barnes & Noble exclusive editions anymore, and I was like, I really want the gold edges, so I just grabbed them. There were 3 left at the store, so I mean, they're not kidding. When they're gone, I think. So this is like a fairy tale retelling. And then this was recommended to me by another one of my patrons, and it's called For She Is Wrath by Emily Varga, and it has gold foiling on the cover, and I heard this is really good. So 2 YA fantasies and a thriller. So that's that. I also got some stuff from Bath & Body Works, Twisted Peppermint Soap, we got Leaves poop spray, that's what we call it. Then I needed hand sanitizer, like for my car and all my bags and stuff. So I got Joey one. So I got him mahogany teakwood, and then I got gingerbread bakery, white oak and vanilla, and snowflakes and cashmere. We did a really good job for a short amount of time, so I'm pretty proud. But now it's just read and rot for the rest of the day. I'm gonna treat it like a 12-hour readathon. I'm gonna start a timer and see how much I can read. I'm gonna stream with my friend Cammie soon. We're probably just gonna read, catch up a little bit, and talk about her birthday because it just happened a couple days ago, and then we're gonna read. I'm gonna finish Nightmare Nirvana first and foremost. I read a little bit of The Striker this morning. I got up at 5. I did fall back asleep, not gonna lie, but I read past 100 pages finally of The Striker. I'm hoping to read a little bit more of that. I actually had a dream about The Striker, so clearly I'm invested. But I also want to make some headway into my nonfiction, because tomorrow's the last day of the month, and I really need to treat this like a cramming vlog. Because it is a cramming vlog. Oh, there's a squirrel on my balcony. I also want to read some of maybe Jane Eyre or something, or one of my 24 for 2024 books. Because I still have some hope. You know, I have 8 books left on that. Yes, they're all huge books, most of them, except Sirens and Muses. But I haven't been in the mood for that book. We'll see. It's still doable. The only one I don't have hope for is A Day of Fallen Night. But at the same time, if I really tried and didn't read like anything else besides that list, I totally could do it. But probably won't. And it's fine. There's always next year. This book is just so fucking pretty. I can't get over it. Like the end pages and then this. All right. So I'm gonna go. I'll update y'all when I have an update. Let's do some reading. I'm really liking Nightmare Nirvana. I got 2 more 5-star stories, and I am, I think, 80 pages in now. I've been really tired because I haven't been exercising, and my Humira, my medication for my arthritis, is late. Like, I was supposed to take it yesterday, and that causes fatigue and just, like, obviously joint pain, so I'm just not in a good state, and it's not supposed to come till Tuesday. It's currently Friday, so that sucks. But anyway, those are all my life updates. Catch you later or whatever. I'm in the second to last story of Nightmare Nirvana, and I'm screaming. Literally screaming. This is disgusting. Why do I need a visual? I don't need a visual of this. I can see it. Oh my god. I hate when things are described like Swiss cheese. And like maggots. Oh my god. Oh no, 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 no. Highlighting. Beating the bugs off his shriveled shaft. Fuck off. Get away from me. Get me out. Oh my god. Not movement. Dude, I would actually rather die than do what she's doing right now. No. Tickle her uvula, bro. No. 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 This is 5 stars. But this is the most fucked up. This is the most fucked up story of the whole thing, I think. The book as a whole is probably gonna be 4 stars.
Probably what?
4 stars, because there were some that were like, there was one that was 2 stars and then a couple that were 3 stars. The 2-star one was the one that was half a page, because like it could have done so much more, but like, it involved a baby, so he was probably like, okay, that's enough. Not caliber. Oh, I don't even think I could say that on the internet. Launched out of his. Oh my god. Okay. Ew, hot milky substance. I don't need it. I don't need it. No. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, I missed that part. Oh shit. Bitch is dead. That's fucking crazy, man. What do you mean he comes back? I'm actually fucked in the head for voluntarily reading this. This is going on your shelf. Because it's signed and you love him. Okay, last story. All right, I finished it. I'm giving it 4 stars. I think the second to last story should have been the very last story. That would have been perfect on a 5-star story. My 5-star stories, if you're interested in reading this and putting yourself through this, were One Night Stand, The Reward, When the Phone Rings. There were a lot of 4 stars. So overall, a good story collection. This was my first time reading this author, and I'm glad I finally did because this is Joey's favorite extreme horror author. We're not going to do a fun fact because I need to hop on stream with Cammie. I think the next book, I think I'm going to read another chapter of my nonfiction book, and I think I'm going to try to finish Fear the Flames. That would probably be the smart choice because it's a reread, and I have 220 pages left. Something like that. So that's my option for now. Woohoo! Glad I read another horror and actually enjoyed it. If you don't know what this is about, it's about this princess slash kingdom leader, Elwyn. She has dragons. She lost said dragons because of reasons, and then she and this guy who is the commander of the enemy kingdom end up pulling a heist because they like made a deal or whatever. They're going on this heist to get the dragons back. Going on this heist? They're committing a heist? I don't know. They're the romance of the book. Elwyn also has this platonic male best friend, Finian, and they're so fucking cute. We meet other friends along the way as well, and this has betrayals and everything. This was my number 1 of 2023, so I'm glad to be reading the traditionally published version. This is an ARC. Olivia Rose Darling sent it to me. She's so sweet. She's so cool. She just revealed the cover for the sequel, which comes out next year in July, I believe. So that's okay. I know. I'm leaving that in. Anyway, I finished it. 4 stars.
4 stars?
Yeah.
Cool. I can't wait.
Hi, I am vlogging now because I literally have no time today. I am on my way to my manager's dad's funeral, sadly. It's 9:30. I gotta be there by 10. At 2-ish is Joey's Thanksgiving, but we had a little family medical thing at like 4 a.m. today, so I'm tired. I did not get up until like 8:30, 8:40, so I haven't read a damn thing today. Last night we watched The Bell Witch Haunting, which was really creepy, so I only read like 6 hours out of the 12. I just wanted to see how long. I wasn't actually trying that hard for the 12, you know, but 6 hours is still good. I don't have much to show for it. I got to page 200 of Fear the Flames, still loving it. I'm hoping to finish it today. Happy last day of this vlog, last day of November. This lighting is awful. We're just gonna deal with it. Is that better? No, not at all. Oh, I do have an update. I should probably start listening to it. I have like 2.5 hours left of this audiobook called Cult Following. It was a Libro FM ALC, and it's a nonfiction. It's fairly short, but it's just all about cults. And it's actually really creepy. I'm not internalizing all the pieces of information. I couldn't tell you like which cult does what, but when I hear something wild, I'm like, oh shit. But I was listening to over 30% of it while working on my December reading journal last night, so that was nice to get out of the way. I don't really like how it all turned out, but that's neither here nor there. That'll be my nonfiction because I could finish that today between all my drives. I am just gonna try to finish Baggage Claim next month for my nonfiction for December. It was gonna be Uncanny by Junji Ito, but maybe I should start the year with that because I know I'll love that. Not that I'm not loving these other nonfiction books, but Junji Ito is a different level of love, you know? I think I read like 295 pages yesterday. I was like, really? I couldn't read 5 more pages, but I was just so tired. The day before I read like 419 or something like that. So it's been a successful weekend thus far. It could be more. Hopefully tomorrow, well, tomorrow's December, so never mind. Hopefully when we get back from Joey's family, I can read. Oh, I'm going to Barnes & Noble again today, and I'll actually bring y'all along because I have 2 copies of this one book and I have to do my exchange, and it's still triple stamps. So I'm going to do that, exchange it for another book or 2, depending what I get, because I think the order was like $23. I used a $5 reward too. And then I want to go to Crumble because they have like pie cookies, and I really want to try the cookies and cream one. Okay, those are all the updates. I'm going to go now. I'm so overwhelmed that it's the end of the year, that it's December tomorrow. It's fucking crazy.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more.
What a fucking day. What a fucking cramming vlog. So it's like 10:30. This is actually way better. Okay. I actually went live today, but it wasn't for sprints or anything. It was my bookmark collection video, but I made it into a live show instead, so it saves me editing time. My patrons can still watch it back, and we get to chat. It's a live show. I was just feeling it because I needed the chatting session. I missed talking to my patrons like that. I just got back from Joey's Thanksgiving at the time. It was a fun little thing to do after everything from today with like the funeral and everything too. So I'm here to end the vlog. I just finished Cult Following, and I colored. I gave Cult Following 4 stars. The audiobook made it more engaging, but I feel like if I read it physically, the text itself would have been dry. I think the audiobook actually enhanced it, but it was also kind of annoying to listen to. I just couldn't stop comparing it to Cultish by Amanda Montell. That was focused more on the linguistics of the term cult, but it also had, I don't know, it was just more engaging. This one was just like straight facts after facts after facts. There were no like anecdotes or like specific examples or something like that. There weren't like examples that you could apply to your own life or like relate to your own life. I don't know. It was purely factual, and I learned a lot of like fucked up things about some of these cults, mostly like the sexual aspects. There were some cults that unapologetically promoted and encouraged incest and pedophilia. It was so bad. There's so much out there. A lot of like financial fraud and scamming people. You know, the MLM like pyramid schemes were mentioned, things like that. So it was interesting, and I'm glad I read it as my nonfiction, and it was my last book of November, and I just knew I wouldn't be able to finish anything else. I didn't read anything physically until after I finished that book. This whole day, I didn't read anything physically until I just read like 20 pages of The Striker by Anna Huang. Hopefully I finish that before the end of the year. I'm gonna read a little bit more of that tonight. In this vlog though, I read my best book of the year, Pictures of You. I think that's definitely going as my number 1. Cult Following gave it 4 stars. Nightmare Nirvana gave it 4 stars. The Ghost Keeper gave it 4 stars. The Skunks gave it 4 stars. The Bog Wife, which was a different vlog, gave that 3 stars. Pictures of You 5 stars. And Sour Candy, I think I gave 3 stars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. 7 books. Hell yeah. I don't know when I started this, but that's exciting. Woohoo! I love that. I love when I read more than 3 books in a vlog, but 7 is great. And I found my favorite book of the year. If you made it to the end of this video, let's just put a turkey emoji, because when else am I going to use a turkey besides the week of Thanksgiving? Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. If you don't, hope you had a good week anyway. And if you had some days off, hope you had 5-star days all around. But don't forget to do some self-care, and I'll see you in my next video.